Reconvene, as I said, in 5 minutes for the mayoral candidates forum. Thank you.
The 2012 Estevan civic election is fast approaching, and all candidates running were at the Legion October 9th for the candidates forum hosted by the Estevan Chamber of Commerce. The 9 candidates running for 6 council seats took to the stage first. Here is what the potential councillors had to say about the obstacles that are facing the city of Estevan.
The biggest obstacle people of Estevan are facing is infrastructure. That's broken road and sidewalks, etc. Infrastructure is a backbone of any progress. It attracts more investors and developers. Second obstacle is affordable housing. It's a provincial issue, but the city can help out there too. The third obstacle is we need more doctors and more services in hospital, so people can avoid to go to Regina for 5 minutes appointments. Drug is the fourth obstacle. We have to protect our kids from these drugs. We need to fix the kids park to re-renovate everything to make a good place for them. Thank you.
The first thing would be keeping ahead of the increased growth in services and resurfacing North-South Sewers Avenue, resurfacing East-West King Street, completing of the new nursing home, make sure that the contract with the garbage disposal serves both those folks that want back and front pickup. Whatever works well in that area, and that's a must that challenge is going to come this July. Working with the RM to pave the road to Boundary Dam, working with the RM to pave the road Sewers Valley Theatre, working to pave the road to the airport, working with RM and others, and working to pave the road north of the Common School. Making sure that our seniors have a better quality of life, keeping youth. That's it. Thank you.
Infrastructure is one of my major concerns. 6th Street, as an example. Nobody likes to have a gravel road going through the middle of the city, and this is the only city I've ever seen with one. My second is housing. We have a large work base, but no houses. We have lots of demand for workers, but no houses. And finally, I would like to see the hospital open 24 hours with doctors there 24 hours, rather than what we have for limited doctors. We increase the amount of doctors, we increase the amount of housing, so we can have them, then we can have everything we need. Thank you.
Well, I've got some items here. Maybe you'll agree with me or not. Truck route bypass. This project needs to get moving along. The city of Estevan streets have taken way too much impact to our good city streets. So more heavy loads are coming through Estevan. We all see that, and I can tell you right now, it's traffic concerns, traffic flow. The debt load of the city of Estevan, we've got to manage that, do a better job of maintaining that. Repair of 13th Avenue, all the major roadways around Estevan. The seniors nursing home is important for the city of Estevan. There's fundraising going on right now, and affordable housing for people coming to Estevan looking for those jobs and not being able to find affordable accommodations. What can we do? We've got to do a better job in these areas. Thank you very much.
I thought a lot about this question, and in my opinion, the largest obstacle we're facing is ourselves. We need to get out of the way of ourselves. The city needs to serve the needs of its residents, providing infrastructure, utilities, growth, and planning. The most important thing we need to accomplish this is people. I've had discussions over the past few years with many employees, both past and present, that have been here 5, 10, or more than 20 years. They no longer hold the same pride or motivation in their job that they once did. We have employees that have been through 3 or 4 councils that have been promised many things and it hasn't been followed through. We can plan all the growth we want, we can spend all the money, but if we can't have the people to do it, there's no point. If our retention is slipping away so quickly, what do we need to be done? We need to ask, what commitments have you made and what are you doing to follow them through? Thank you.
I think for me, the number one thing is balanced, manageable growth plan. I think we need to balance debt and planning and move forward in all those different areas. When I go to work, I sometimes like to get in a train wreck and want to look after everybody. And I can't do that sometimes. And sometimes we have to stop and take a look and see what we can do best, what we can manage, because we need to be responsible to the people of Estevan. So I just think we have to be manageable and take a little bit more time and know where we're going.
I feel the largest obstacle in Estevan is the growth that we are dealing with. This is both a good and a bad thing as we want our city to grow and prosper. But with growth comes growing pains, those of which we've been feeling over the past few years. We are growing faster than our infrastructure can handle, which is causing housing issues for those who move into our community. There have been small victories in this area, but I believe that there needs to be more concentrated effort on affordable housing. And that's going to be working with our developers and making a concentrated effort to get development going in this city. This is for both current residents and new residents. Our children are also growing and want to move into a starter home, but $200,000 isn't really what I consider a starter home. Thank you.
So some of the obstacles that I see, obviously, there's no secret, there's a road and infrastructure issue that we must continue timely and repair and replacement of. Again, the housing issue, you've heard it before. And not just for those who can afford a $300,000 or $400,000, $500,000 house, though we must find housing opportunities for those. We must also consider the lower income, the fixed income, and the seniors. We must do this as well to allow for a recruitment tool for our businesses trying to bring people into our community. There must be a better answer than there's no place to live. The other obstacle, I believe, is communication. We need communication in two ways. One, to get the information on the decisions we're making out to the community, the reasons we're making them, and also the communication to be able to receive it from City Council to see what the residents are making. Again, every dollar we spend and every decision we make is yours.
Everybody's done a good job explaining all the obstacles we face. There is only one real key obstacle, it's infrastructure. But it's the complexity of that obstacle. It's in three parts. The first part is who do we look for that infrastructure? Do we take care of the residents we have and give them great roads? Or do we look at the residents we want and put in a new water reservoir, enhance our water treatment facility? The second obstacle is that funding. 8 cents of every Canadian income tax dollar only goes back to municipalities. Municipalities are responsible for 66% of all Canadian infrastructure. Where's the provincial and federal governments helping us? Taxpayers shouldn't be paying that at the property tax level. And finally, that third case, when we do get the money, we need to find a way to work with our local contractors to get that work done for our residents timely, efficiently, and she got me off. That red card gets us all here.
Next week, we will have more video from the Mayor's Forum. For EstevanMercury.ca, I'm Maurice Kelso.
Quick couple